Okay, so I was bored at work one night, and I flipped to my Prime streaming service, I believe it was Prime streaming service, and I encountered the 2009 film of Charman. Yes, it's a native Californian found footage. It's a ripoff of the Blair Witch. Yeah, much guys go out there and they say, we're going to make a fake documentary about a legend about this vampire thing, right? Okay. And then somebody says, hey, there's a Charman legend. And it stinks. Literally, in the movie, it stinks. They go, oh, what's the smell? Oh, everything stinks and it's turning on our faucets. The stink turns on our faucets. Yeah, you look at this movie and you're going, for what they had, they did really well, actually. I mean, if I had 3 beers in me, maybe I could sit through this thing in one sitting. It's not a great movie. I mean, it was entertaining in its parts. I mean, it seems like a bunch of friends got together and said, let's make a movie. And that's cool. I mean, I don't want to crap on your fun, but dudes, one of the things that made the other found footage movie, Paranormal Activity, so good is that there was this chick with big cans. And I mean, she wasn't a really attractive chick, but you're like, is she hot or is it just the big cans? I mean, the whole time that's in your mind, and you watch the movie and it just passes, It's one of those things. The Charman is something of a slower burn movie. It is a cheeseball found footage made on a shoestring budget, sort of a horror film, and it's like, yeah, okay, it's not the best movie in the world, and it's not the worst movie in the world. If you enjoy seeing a film done by simple guys, and you want, I mean, this is a film for filmmakers. If you're a filmmaker or you enjoy the nuts and bolts of making movies, this film is actually going to be really interesting to you. I'm one of those people, so I watched this movie. I don't think I saw it in the first try. I actually think I was sitting there, forget where I was, and it took me an entire night to get through this film, and I was watching something else on my computer that somebody, I think, gave me the file of. What it was, I don't remember. But, and I had forgotten about this film for a bit, which is why I'm kind of reviewing it 2 weeks, I think, after I actually watched the dang thing. But, yeah, I mean, Charman is Blair Witch in a city setting with 3 dudes. That has its ups and downs. It has what it's going to be. And, yeah, there's some spooky happenings. A few weird things go on. And it's mainly talking and referencing what would be a much more bizarre story if they could have filmed that. But, they couldn't have. And I'm the kind of guy that if somebody said, would you want to be in a project like this, I would say, hells yes. And ironically, having a guy like me in a project like this probably would have improved the film slightly because all of the people in this movie are of similar build. It is somewhat hard to distinguish them from each other. And that is one of those things for you filmmakers to remember. Distinguish your characters however you can. If you've got one dude who's always smoking, have him be the dude who's always smoking. If you've got one dude who's always eating licorice, have him be the dude that's always eating licorice. Got a dude cracking his knuckles, have him be the dude that's cracking his knuckles. And, one of them should be the guy that's always got a hoodie on. One of them should be the guy that loves Hawaiian shirts. And one of them should be the guy that, just throws whatever on his work uniform. And that's how you distinguish them. So he's always got his name tag on. You got to distinguish your characters somehow visually for us. I know you know who these people are because they're your friends. I don't. And that would have made, I have an itch. Itchy nose. That would have made my itchy nose much better. No, that would have made this movie much better. So again, is it a bad movie? No. For what it is, for what they made it for, I think this is a great film. Could it use improvement? Of course. Any film can. So it's like, look, am I on my tiptoes waiting for Charman 2? No. But you know, guys, there's no reason you can't do Charman 2. The hot chick wants to make a fake movie and have literally some girl goes out there and she's this really hot chick who wants to be in her own thing. She sees Charman, sees an actual streams Charman, and goes out there and decides to do the whole thing over again because she's not that bright but hot. And you go, okay, now we've got a hot chick in Charman. That's Charman 2 for you. I've written it. Go out there, get yourself some hot chicks and some different characters. Do the exact same thing you did before, only in the context that the first movie exists, and there you've got your sequel. That would be fun, and I think I might watch that movie and like it more. Anyway, that's my opinion. Love to hear yours. Hello, I'm Richard.
Greetings, humans. Randall the Rat here, reminding you that Richard, the guy that owns this channel, well, he's gonna pay to have a pound of trash removed from the ocean for every 1,000 subscribers he gets in 2019. So if you would be a good human and like and maybe subscribe and comment on this video, that would be much appreciated, because I cannot feed off humanity's dead corpse if all the humans are dead. There have to be enough humans to keep making humans for me to keep feeding off of, or I have a limited food supply. So, don't destroy the environment, don't wipe yourselves out, like and comment on this video. Right? Randall the Rat.